Maybe because you feel disappointed at a point. Then serving God doesn't worth it anymore. Don't say so. Serve God your pains. That is why I have learned over time not to preach the gospel. The gospel of prosperity only. Because the original fathers, men that brought out the gospel, many of them did not experience this part of the gospel. That God can make you a billionaire. They didn't experience it. When you read the scripture, they serve God in pain. Though they wish they did not have the privilege in that time. We have the privilege because the scripture said, the latter shall be greater what? Than the former. And they live in the era of the former. Though they wanted, though they trusted God, they did not have the privilege because of the time that they appear upon the face of the earth. But knowing that they didn't have the privilege, they give their life to serve God. What about we that have the privilege to ride cars? Even Jesus, because he came at that particular time, he could not fly on the jet, he could not fly on the plane, he could not ride the vehicle, just because of the time he came. Not because he didn't have the power. Now, what am I trying to say? There are men who live at that time. They serve God having nothing. Yes. That's why Paul says, I have learned to abound when I have nothing. When I have little, I also learn to be contented, to be pleased with what I have. Why? They have learned to serve the Lord out of nothing. You must understand that the price to follow Jesus, the real price, is in pains. Yes. When you are being insulted because you go to church, you would have feel bad. But you say, I do it for Jesus. Then you have peace with your soul. When you have to retaliate as a man and defend yourself and defend your ego and your pride, it's an opportunity. Say, I will show to you who I am. But when you remember, you say, I gave it to Jesus. You take the shame, you take the blame. Because of what? Jesus. Why? Because he first loved you. The Bible says, a God. You know what it means to say God? He became a man. The one that knew no sin did not carry 100 people's sin on his head. No 1 million people's sins on their head. The sin of the whole world. Bible, it was so much so that even God turned his back at him.